What's up, my fellow gamers out there? Listen to this music. Every time when I hear the music of SimCity on the SNES, it immediately puts me in a zen kind of state. I immediately feel relaxed, and it takes me back in time. Takes me back in time when I was 12 years old, and we used to play SimCity with my childhood friend Greg. Hello, Greg. I remember we were sitting in his small room with an old CRT TV, and we just built our small town on the screen, and it was a fantastic experience. And today I would like to talk about SimCity on the SNES, why I still love this game, why this game is my second favorite chilling and just relaxing cozy game, and why it's still worth playing today, and why is it much more detailed than it looks if you just on the first glance. So without any further delay, let's jump into SimCity on the SNES. When I was about 12 years old, SimCity on the SNES wasn't just a game, it was a place. A place where time slowed down, a place where Sunday afternoons quietly disappeared, a place where the biggest stress in life was whether to raise taxes or anger the voters. I used to play this with my childhood friend Greg, sitting in his small room in front of an old beaten up CRT TV, the kind that hums slightly when you turn it on. No internet, no guides, just us, a controller, and a tiny city slowly coming to life. Such a warm memory, folks. Thinking back, I can still see that small room. And even today, decades later, this is still my second favorite cozy game on the SNES, right behind Pilotwings. But why I think SimCity is a cozy game? Well, when people think of cozy games, they usually imagine farming, fishing, or something like that. But in my opinion, SimCity on the SNES is cozy in a very different way. There are no timers screaming at you, no enemies chasing you, no yelling game over every 5 minutes. You just exist in your city as a mayor. You watch little pixel cars move, you place roads carefully, like you're arranging furniture in a tiny apartment. And there is the music, composed by Soyo Oka. This soft, ultra-relaxing SNES soundtrack feels like it was designed to lower your blood pressure. It's calm, warm, almost meditative. You don't play SimCity, you sink into it. It's a kind of game where silence feels comfortable. Even up until this day, if I hear the music of SimCity on the SNES, it feels like a warm blanket for me. Visually, SimCity on the SNES looks simple, but that simplicity is exactly why it works. The pixel art is clean, readable, and charming. Of course, the world is pixelated and the buildings could be look better, but this is 16 bits, and in my opinion, it is just perfect. A very good example when I don't care about the graphics, I care about what the game can offer me. And in SimCity, every building feels intentional, every zone has personality. Residential areas feel cozy, industrial zones feel loud, even without sound, and you can nearly even smell the smog. Parks feel like a reward, both for the city and for you. There's something deeply satisfying about watching an empty grid slowly turn into a living city. Roads connect, houses pop up, skyscrapers rise. Oh, and crime as well. Well, you didn't just build the city, you earned it. And I mean that you earned it because SimCity might look simple, but don't let the looks fool you. It's not simple at all. Behind those rendered pixels is a surprisingly deep simulation, because you have to manage taxes, you balance residential, commercial and industrial zones, you build power plants, police stations, fire departments, and you have to deal with pollution, traffic and crime. And most importantly, you have to listen to the people. The voters will tell you exactly what they hate. Taxes are too high, crime is out of control, there are no jobs. And if you ignore them, people will move from your city, business and industry will leave, and this will absolutely turn your city into a miserable mess, which is very difficult to come back from. This is where the game quietly teaches you something. Being in charge isn't about power, it's about balance. And balance to make good decisions is very important. Some of my favorite memories regarding SimCity are not dramatic at all. Just sitting in that cozy room with my friend, controller in hand, and we built our tiny city. And we had a lot of discussions. Should we raise taxes? Maybe just 1%. No, last time that caused riots. No explosions, no boss fights, just small decisions with long-term consequences. That's cozy in the most grown-up way possible. And a fun fact, Did you know that SimCity was never designed for consoles? The original game created by Will Wright was a PC game, slow, complex, mouse-driven, and somehow Nintendo made it work on the SNES. They redesigned the interface, they added controller-friendly menus, they introduced Dr. Wright, that little advisor character with his goofy animations. The SNES version isn't just a port. It's its own interpretation of SimCity, more approachable, more playful, and arguably more cozy than the PC original. And now let's talk about content and replayability for a second, because this game is packed. You get 999 different maps, yes, you heard it right, and 6 unique scenarios. That's insane for a 16-bit cartridge. Each map has different terrain challenges, rivers, coastlines, and even islands, forcing you to adapt your city planning every time. I had to say that almost 1,000 maps are more than enough, and if you had enough for building cities from scratch, you got all 6 scenarios to play. They add just enough structure without killing the sandbox vibe. You're not just building for fun, you're solving problems, disasters, economic challenges, population goals. It gives the game direction without pressure. Of course we can argue that modern city builders games are better, right? Yes. Objectively, modern city building games are more advanced. They have deeper systems where you can manage things to an insane depth. They have better visuals, endless modes, and everything what you can wish for. But here's the thing, none of them feels like this. SimCity on the SNES isn't about realism, it's about feel. The limitations are what makes it special. The 16-bit graphics, the calm pacing, the warm soundscape. This game doesn't try to overwhelm you, instead it invites you in. But maybe it is just me and my overwhelming nostalgia for this game. Who knows? You know what? Let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about SimCity on the SNES? Even now when I boot up SimCity on the SNES, something strange happens. As soon as I hear the main menu music, I instantly feel relaxed. My brain shuts off. It is almost like a Pavlovian reflex for me. It reminds me of a lot of things. Being 12 years old again, those lazy Sundays at my friend's room. And a time when games didn't demand everything from you, they just ask you to be present. SimCity SNES isn't just nostalgia. It is proof that simple doesn't mean shallow. Calm doesn't mean boring, and cozy doesn't mean easy. It is thoughtful, it is warm, and it still holds up, not technically, but emotionally. It might not be the best city builder ever made, but on the SNES, nothing beats it. So, should you play SimCity on the SNES? If you love 16-bit games and you are looking for a cozy, chill game, yes, definitely give SimCity a try. I still love it when I just have a lazy Sunday afternoon. I just boot it up, listen to the music again, and I'm just going to start to build the city again. It's not perfect, but it's a really good game. It's really lazy, really cozy, and you're not going to find anything better in the 16-bit era. Of course, if you're looking for those kind of depth which you can find in the modern games and with modern graphics, that's not going to work, and you're not going to find that. But we are talking about 16-bit here, and here is nothing better than SimCity on the SNES. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you find it useful, and I'm going to see you in the next Battle Quest video. Bye bye.